She didn't talk much. She didn't fight back. So they thought she'd be easy to humiliate. But they didn't know who she used to be. It was the last period of the day. PE. The sun was dipping low across the school field, casting long shadows across the court. The pickleball nets were up, the plastic balls scattered, and students lazily dragged their feet through another forced game. In the corner stood Emily, hood up, eyes down, gripping her paddle with quiet fingers. She was new at East Ridge High, moved from a small town just 3 months ago. She didn't speak unless someone spoke to her first. She never raised her hand. She was the type people forget even shared the same class. To the other students, she was just that quiet girl. To the bullies, that meant easy prey. To Sophie, Taylor, and Bree, the trio who ran the gym like their personal runway, had already picked their targets for the year. And today, they were bored. They whispered to each other during warm-up laps, laughing, pointing, watching Emily. Then one of them said it. She wears that long tennis skirt like she's hiding something. The others giggled. They were about to find out what. The game started. Teams were made. Emily ended up with a partner who didn't care enough to learn her name. They played one round, then another. Emily wasn't bad. She was actually swift. Her movements were controlled, her footwork careful. She returned every shot with quiet precision. But it only made them more curious. The bullies didn't like mystery. They wanted reaction. So in the middle of a serve, while the coach checked his clipboard, Sophie jogged past Emily and in one quick motion, yanked her skirt down. Laughter exploded across the court. The moment froze. Emily stood in shock, exposed. The court fell silent, but not because of embarrassment, because of what they saw. Beneath her skirt, Emily wasn't wearing what they expected. She wore a black, tight-fitting athletic bodysuit, covered in scars. Across her thighs, visible cuts had healed. Her knees bore calluses. Her legs were marked by years of discipline and pain. And on the side of her suit was a patch Team USA, Junior Taekwondo Division. Someone gasped. Sophie's smile faded instantly. Emily slowly pulled her skirt back up, tied the band and looked at her, really looked at her. And for the first time all semester, Emily spoke. "Don't ever touch me again." Her voice was calm, deadly calm. Then she walked off the court. That night, the video hit social media. Someone had recorded it. Not just the skirt being pulled, but the moment everything changed. The patch, the scars, the silence, the line. By morning, it had over 600,000 views. She-girl destroys bully without a punch. The comments flooded intro. She didn't even need to fight. That stare was enough. She's been through something. You can tell. Respect the quiet ones. They're built different. Emily didn't return to school the next day. But not because she was afraid, because she had training. At a local gym just outside town, Emily stood barefoot on a padded mat. Her coach, a tall, older woman with a missing front tooth and eyes like steel, watched her from the corner. "You hesitated," the coach said. Emily nodded. "I didn't want to lose control." Coach Maria walked over, arms crossed. "You're not fighting for medals anymore. You're fighting to stay whole." Emily looked away. "I'm tired of running," she whispered. Maria didn't speak for a while. Then finally, "Stop hiding." Two challenges Emily faced. Emily had walked away from competition a year ago after a brutal injury in the semi-finals of an international match. The opponent's kick had shattered her knee, ending her Olympic dreams before they ever fully began. Months of rehab followed, then the anxiety, then the nightmares. When she moved to East Ridge, she swore never to fight again, never to be seen, never to let that version of her come out again. But pain has a way of catching up to silence, and sometimes being invisible hurts more than the fight. The next Monday, Emily walked into school differently. No hoodie, no downward glance. She wore her gym t-shirt tucked in, scars still visible, confidence no longer hidden. The hallway murmurs turned to silence. Some stared, others nodded, a few even smiled. But the best part, Sophie and her group didn't show up. Whether out of shame, fear, or suspension, no one asked. Emily got called into the principal's office later that week. She thought it was trouble. Instead, the counselor smiled. "We've had over 40 emails from parents," she said. "They want to know if you'd consider starting a self-defense club." Emily blinked. "Me? You? At first, she said no. Then she remembered the look on another girl's face during gym class, a freshman, shaking after Sophie shoved her. Emily found her after school. "I used to be you," she said. "Not anymore." But by the end of the semester, Jurite was launched, Girls Rising in Tension, a self-defense and confidence-building class led by Emily, backed by Coach Maria, and supported by the school board. She trained students to hold eye contact, to stand tall, to protect their space. But more than that, she taught them to trust themselves, to know that silence wasn't weakness, it was restraint. And that strength wasn't loud, it was steady. Final message for voiceover ending. They pulled her skirt to shame her. But they uncovered something they never expected. Her scars weren't secrets. They were survival stories. She wasn't hiding because she was broken. She was healing. And now she was helping others do the same, not with fists, but with fire.